All right, well, thank you for watching or listening to this short channel update. I just wanted to get some information out to everyone to let them know what's going on currently. So, one, I do want to apologize. We don't have any new content for you for this later part of the week. Really, overall, the whole week, I put out the Emperor's Children Rights of War, but that's all we had in the back burner. For a bit of reason why, as you can see, I'm currently wearing my mask or listening to. It might sound a little bit muffled because of that. So on Monday, I had COVID exposure to someone, so I've been isolating as best I can at home, as well as just the beginning of the school year for both Dan and I, which, for anyone who doesn't know teachers or anything like that, it absolutely destroys your voice because you go from your normal conversations to essentially having to talk exceptionally loud for hours upon hours every day. So it makes it a bit rough. So both of us are currently having some issues with that. There's a few other things happening, car breakdown, and all kinds of problems. But unfortunately, it prevented us from being able to record this week. So, like I said, I do apologize for that, but I wanted to give you an idea of our goals for next week. We're going from there to let you know we're still doing everything we can, but unfortunately, life gets in the way. For next week, goals are to go over the Sons of Horus Legion for Horus Heresy. We also want to go back and fill in any of the missing rights of war. We know there's still several that are missing, so we want to get back to that, as well as trying to get time to talk about the FAQ, the erratas, and all the other news. I know both Dan and Steve actually have an event tomorrow as of this recording, so it is September 23rd, a Friday. They both have an event tomorrow, so maybe a chance to be able to talk about that, and whatever else that we can fit in. Over the course of the following 2 weeks, we want to be able to finish up the last 4 legions after Sons of Horus. We only got 4 more left, so we want to get those done. That gives us a chance to start preparing for our rankings of the legions in both between a competitive play and a fluff sort of play and those sort of versions, as well as to start doing our Primarch discussion. So where we're going from after that point. We want to start doing battle reports. I tried filming one that we did a few weeks back, and it honestly came out pretty bad. It was our first time trying to do it, so a lot of it was more as a learning experience rather than a hopeful project to actually put out to people. But it told us a lot of what we're doing, what we need to fix in order to do that, and where we can actually excel at doing this, which is something that I want us to be able to do. I always find them interesting, so I want us to be able to do the same. They're most likely taking, at least in the beginning, sort of a long form. And then I want to be able to practice and learn how to be able to chop it down to the more interesting parts. So that way, if you want to just be hobbying while you listen to people talk and play, and when you hear exciting die rolls, look up. Or if you want to be able to watch something that's much shorter and be able to see the important parts of the battle quickly. So the hope is to be able to do a bit of both of those. The other thing I'm currently planning for is a subscriber giveaway. For those who subscribe on YouTube, this is both a way, one, to give a random chance to one of our subscribers to get something, but also as a way to help boost our numbers. We're still doing quite well, but we currently have, on any given week, about 25% or so of the people who are consistently watching our content are actually subscribed. To be able to help that out, we want to do this. And it's also a way to show that we are committed to, continuing doing content going forward. If you do actually watch this, say, on the YouTube, if you have any suggestions of things you'd like to see, feel free to leave it in the comments. Beyond that, the hope is to get back to recording, honestly, hopefully maybe on Sunday, especially since I can't go to the game store to do RPGs like I normally would on Sunday. So that way maybe we can get you out something a little bit earlier in the week than Wednesday. But otherwise, we'd like to be able to get back to our normal Wednesdays and Fridays releases. All right, well, on behalf of my other 2 co-hosts, have some good hobby and some great gaming.